Hello and welcome back to my channel. I mean, it's been a while since I've uploaded anything. I think it's been like 7 days right now. So, okay, now for this video, I will be doing a reading on what do they think when they hear your name. So we have three piles over here. Pile number 1, number 2, and number 3. So pick your pile and let's begin. Hello, pile number 1. So let's see, what do they think when they hear your name? We have three cards over here: Judgment, Seven of Cups, and Knight of Pentacles. Now, Judgment right here, interesting thing about this card is that even though the question is, what do they think? The card itself tells us that they do think about you. So it's kind of coincidental, I guess. Now, another thing that this card tells us is that it indicates that you have changed their life, like in one way or another. Perhaps maybe you've taught them something new, like you've taught them how to look at things from a different perspective, like maybe in a positive way. So that's what they think when that is one of the many things that they think when they hear your name. Now, moving on to like Seven of Swords over here. This card, well, if this card shows up like comes up in a reading that talks about one's feelings, it might tell us that they might be fantasizing about you, like fantasizing different things. Now, I'm not sure what kind of things, but many different things. It's not very specific, but that's all I can do. Now, moving on to like Knight of Pentacles over here. When they hear your name, they think of something powerful. Let's put it this way. Like, they think that you might be reserved in one way or another, but you are mature and very attentive. And you value things, like you perhaps like where other people don't care about things, you do value things, but it doesn't mean like materialistic things. Anything, you don't take things for granted, let's put it this way. And then one more thing that this card could tell us is that in one way or another you are a protector of those things. Like, say if there is something beautiful, like let's say a flower or something, you won't just rip it off and just say, hey, look, it's a beautiful flower. You will let it grow and you will just admire it from afar. Now, I know this reading was short as usual, but I hope you do like it, and I hope you come back for more. And you have a good one. Hello, pile number 2. We have three cards over here: the Sun, Six of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles. Lots of pentacles. Now, let's see what they think when they hear your name. Now, I will start with the Sun because it's a positive card, and actually it doesn't have any negative interpretations. Now, it tells us that they might think about happy times and surprises, like in the sense that you are full of surprises. You are the person who is full of surprises. Now, and they do remember happy things about you, or they think those things when they hear your name. Now, Six of Pentacles over here is another good card, and they might think that you're successful, like when it comes to finances. and they value time with you. Now, there might be people or the person that you had in mind when you were choosing this pile. They might miss you when you are working. Like if you're working or doing things, they miss spending that time with you. There are a few other things that this card tells us, that it suggests that you are a giving person, but not because you're successful. Like, there are some people that are successful and they will just throw things at others because they're successful. You're a giving person because it is in your nature to be one. Like, you're just a nice giving person, and that's what they think of you when they hear your name. Now, the King of Pentacles over here, actually, it tells us pretty much a very similar thing to Six of Pentacles, and it tells us that you are a successful person again, and it shows us that you are patient. So when they think of you, they think of success and someone who's patient and giving. And as well, you don't give up on things. Like where most people would have given up, you sure will wait it out and you will get what you want. Now, it's not that you're stubborn, you're just patient, and those things are good. So overall, over here in this reading, there are only positive things that that come up to one's mind when they hear your name. And it's been a short reading, like most of my readings, but I do hope you liked it, and I hope you come back for more, and you have a good one. Hello, pile number 3. We have 3 cards over here: the Tower, 2 of Swords, and King of Swords. Now let's see, what do they think when they hear your name? Now, the Tower over here, this card has many things, but I'll try to cover. It has a lot of meanings. Like, it could tell us different things. Like, I see right here is that when they hear your name, they think that you might have changed their lives drastically, like in one way or another. Something might have happened in between you two, like something happened, and I'm not sure what it was. But now, when it comes to your personality, they think you're like good with words. And now, even though, like, say whatever that didn't happen in between you two, say if it was a bad thing, they do still have the feelings are still warm when they do hear your name, so they don't have negative feelings. That's a good sign, I guess. Now, the Two of Swords over here, it indicates that when they hear your name, they are torn in between like 2 choices. I don't know what those choices are, but this card suggests something about like arguing, where like neither of you wanna hear one another, like neither person wants to budge, so they're confused about something. And King of Swords over here, well, it tells us that they think that you use your head over your heart, and when they do hear your name, they think of someone smart and intelligent. Now, maybe that's why they don't want to argue with you, according to this card, because you're too smart for them and too intelligent. And you're not someone who is controlled by emotions. So you know what you're doing, basically, and you are sharp. Now, another thing is that what they think is that you don't easily trust people. However, if you do, and when you do make a good friend. So I'm not sure whatever it was and whatever that happened between you two according to this card, what confusion that it brings according to this thing. But I mean, overall, the first card, like, which is the major arcana, which triumph over other cards, suggests that they do have the feelings are still warm over there, like they're positive rather than negative. So I hope this short reading tells you something, and I do hope you liked it, and I hope you come back for more, and you have a good one.